The Silver Arrows returned to Formula One racing in 2010 for the first time since 1955. Mercedes had bought Braun's championship-winning team in 2009, which had utilized Mercedes engines and had kept Braun as team principal. Schumacher, who had previously driven for Braun at Ferrari and was now 40 years old, agreed to participate. However, the squad underperformed, finishing fourth for the second year in a row. Bernhard invited Wolff to deliver a presentation to Daimler CEO Dieter Zetsche on the company's comeback to Formula One. Wolff informed Zetsche, "You need more money." He demonstrated that Mercedes spent less on engineering than Williams, which finished fifth in the championship. Braun had also argued for increased investment, but he had been denied the cash. According to Wolff, Braun was harmed by his former ownership of the club. The difficulty was he couldn't explain why. It was tough for Ross, who sold his company to Mercedes for a tiny sum, to declare, "Actually, we need more money than I imagined." Mercedes overhauled the team in January 2013. Wolff purchased a 38% share in the company for $38 million and became an executive director. Lauda also received a 10% stake. Lauda and Braun had convinced Hamilton to join Mercedes the previous autumn. Mercedes was set to fight for the title with a larger budget and probably the most talented but unfulfilled driver in the sport. Initially, Braun and Wolff got along well. He was usually quite generous, Braun said. The Silver Arrows won 3 races in 2013, their finest Grand Prix season since the 1950s. But Braun was aware of Wolff's board-level contacts at Mercedes, as well as his own waning interest in the sport. "I was on a decline, and he was on the ascent," Braun said. The common accusation leveled against Wolff is that it was Braun who designed Mercedes' winning machine, and he just directed it. Lauda, whose red hat is shown on a pair of headphones in the team garage, passed away in 2019. Red Bull CEO Christian Horner frequently disparages Wolff's path to the sport. He previously stated he has a financial background and is very driven by what the balance sheet says. Braun and Wolff maintain civility and respect for one another. Braun has been a senior executive at Formula One, the corporation that owns the commercial rights to the sport, since 2017. He was involved with the development of the onerous regulation revisions that tripped up Mercedes this season. He was asked what he thought of Wolff's current troubles. "He walked into a prosperous organization. He's got his first problem, his first serious problem," Braun remarked. "These ups and downs are always the true measure." They discussed the W13's misfiring. Braun couldn't help but make a jab at the investor who had replaced him. "I mean, there's so many smart people there," Braun added. "I'm astounded that they haven't gotten on top of it." Following Zandvoort, the Formula One teams relocated to the Autodromo Nazionale Monza, located in a former royal park outside Milan. The Dutch seaside's beach party mood gave way to something graver and more solemn. The Autodromo was commemorating its centennial year. In September 1922, during Monza's first Grand Prix, a youthful Alfred Neubauer prepared to drive an Austro-Daimler Sascha with the race number 8. However, during a practice session, his teammate, Gregor Kuhn, crashed and died. The team resigned. Walking down the inside of the track one morning, a loudspeaker can be heard playing Rossini through the trees. Monza is known as the Temple of Speed. People know the names of its corners by heart: Curva del Seraglio and Parabolica. The track is known for its long straights and quick chicanes, both of which were deemed dangerous for the W13. If you want to be a P1 in Formula One news, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications.